Hey, ReadyUpLive, I thought I would bring you guys a commentary on the Valentine's Day playlist in Halo 5. Now, this is one of my favorite playlists they've done yet, this little weekend playlist. Everything is pink. Now, obviously, there are many cons to this great playlist, but what makes it so great is it's the Halo 2 battle rifle, and it's doubles, and we really need more doubles. I have no idea why there is not a permanent doubles playlist. Doubles is always fun, especially if you only have one buddy on, right? You only have one friend, which is very common that you only have one person you're talking to or one person you're playing with. Doubles is perfect, rather than going into a normal arena match and having two people who maybe you're not talking to and aren't your friends. Something interesting about this playlist is, everything's pink and purple and such, but the weapons are a little different too. I mean, again, the Halo 2 battle rifle you spawn with, but you have things like the binary rifle, which apparently is called the Bi-Rai. I just learned this because my Spartan in the game was like, picking up a Bi-Rai. I've never heard that before. It's perfect. I don't know why I've never heard it before, but I have not. And I actually really like it on this map. It's interesting, because it's not a weapon you use that much unless you're a Warzone fanatic, and maybe this is just your weapon of choice. I mean, me personally, it's not my go-to, right? Like, I'd rather have a sniper or something. So what I find interesting about the Bi-Rai is you have to kind of, it's maybe not worth getting a headshot because there's so much recoil on it. Like, it kind of goes all over the place. At least I found that. Maybe I just suck. But yeah, I definitely have found that kind of aim for the body and just let it run up into his face, and you get an easy kill with it. So that dude just lagged there. Did you see that? He's going somewhere. But I really enjoy this playlist. So you see him here. I'm playing with Minolta. We had our Valentine's Day date, or pre-Valentine's Day date, where today or yesterday, I guess, or 2 days ago, whenever this video is going up, the actual Valentine's Day, that was me and War Dog. He was my Valentine. It was much harder because we always get matched with better people when I'm with him, but this one, me and Minolta cleaned up pretty good. Now, something about the Halo 2 battle rifle that, if you happen to not know, there's a little bit more magnetism on it. You can get a little extra hits with it even if you're not looking directly at the dude. I love it way more than the normal battle rifle in Halo 5, which takes a lot more skill, in my opinion. And, you know, I'm just not that good. Let's be fair. I'm a pretty mediocre player, maybe just slightly above mediocre at times. But the amount of perfects I got in this playlist was more than ever. Like, I'm bad enough that I rarely get perfect medals. I'm either, working with a teammate, or I'll miss a shot and I won't get that perfect medal. So it always feels good when I get it. But in this playlist, with that Halo 2 battle rifle, it feels good, it looks good, it brings back memories, but I get those perfect medals, and it feels great. Just a really fun playlist. Now, what I don't like about this playlist, I love getting kills with this thing. It just feels great. What I don't like about this playlist are the maps. The breakout maps were not a good call. I mean, I see why they did it. One reason being that they could change everything to purple and throw a heart somewhere and make it really, really themed rather than, not having any real theme. Kind of neat. I'm glad this wasn't ranked. It's just like a little fun thing. But it just doesn't work for a normal Slayer because, when you have more than one life. Because as people respawn, it's really easy to spawn trap them. And almost every map, if not all of them, you can do that on. Maybe not Gamble, but like all the rest. And you can see it. Trident, I think, is one of the worst offenders of that, where you could just camp the top middle, and as soon as they spawn, you can just take them out. And that sucks. And that happened quite a few times, where as soon as one team got those power weapons and took control of the top middle, or just a high point, the game was over. Like, you're pretty much done. They're gonna keep killing you. It was something. That being said, I still had a lot of fun with it, and in general, I mean, the pros were still there at the Halo 2 battle rifle. Like, I'm pretty sold that I really like it. I like that little extra magnetism it has there. I don't know what everybody else thinks, and I'm curious. You should definitely leave the comments what you think. Hopefully you played this playlist, and if so, what you think of the Halo 2 battle rifle versus the Halo 5 battle rifle. I mean, I don't think anybody can argue that it just looks better. Like, I still do not like the horns on the Halo 5 battle rifle. I wish they went with at least the square one from Halo 4. That looked pretty cool. The horns were still not into that. But so it looks good. So that's for one. Feels good. Sounds good. I like it. It's pretty sweet. There were also some good weapons and interesting uses, and honestly, the most fun I've ever had with a plasma caster was in this playlist. The amount of kills I got with that thing, just awesome. Super, super fun weapon in the right situation. There's a lot of people who, the plasma caster and the Hydra are both weapons that split the community. Some people hate them, some people love them, some people think they're unfair, some people think they're useless. and this was a case, I thought that it was pretty well balanced, in my opinion. I thought I did a really good job, especially on some of these smaller breakup maps where you can bounce around corners with that thing. Super, super fun. I had a great time with it. And the choke. Now I'm obviously been able to clean it out. I'm obviously not the best player ever. It's funny because I always get that, and it's funny when I play people who will, I actually get a lot of GGs, which is great, and I try to respond to messages when I get GGs after games. But when people are like, "Oh, get wrecked, I owned you," I'm like, well, I mean, probably. I expected as much. I mean, if you play Halo even a little bit, chances are you're gonna beat me in a match, or at least, be well matched with me. I'm by no means an incredible player. So I always find that funny when maybe it's just they get this idea that I do the YouTube thing, and ReadyUpLive channel is pretty big, that I must be a savant at this game. But no, I'm like everybody, and so maybe some people enjoy that more than watching just pro gameplay. I don't know. There's got to be a niche out there somewhere. Here's an example back here where you can see those guys just spawn in that area most of the time, and if you can get kind of a vantage point on them, you can absolutely take them out. But just a fun playlist. I haven't logged so much time on Halo 5 in a while, and this playlist comes out, and I was just into it. Like, normally I switch between playlists a lot more. I usually start with SWAT. SWAT's my warm-up, a round or two of SWAT. Oh, the chokes are real right now. A round or two of SWAT, and then I'll hit up, maybe Team Arena, and then bounce around, maybe hit up some Warzone Assault, something like that. But this playlist, I was just into it. I wanted to milk it for all I could. You're not ninjaing me, buddy. That gets me. I don't know why that bugs me so much when people have really bad attempts at ninjaing and I get them.
Under fire. Melee. You got him. He's hit. 5 minutes
remain. Worst choke. That was embarrassing, guys. Pretend that whole little fight there did not happen. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm not a perfect player by any means, and I never claim to be. I make terrible plays sometimes. So I get excited and I tense up and I'm swinging around too fast and I don't even know what to do. And it doesn't help that I play with the claw. So I have this whole. I play recon with the claw, so my finger setup's just kind of crazy. It's beneficial at many times, but sometimes I'm just overwhelmed. it's a little much sometimes. I'd love to see more stuff like this. I mean, I really like a lot of the updates that have been coming out for Halo 5, and the new stuff seems really, really promising. Hopefully I'll be around to cover it, but I'm about to be in Las Vegas, and I say about to be as in I am right now. As of watching this video, I am in Las Vegas. Woo! Hey, Vegas, say hi! I'm not actually there. I'm lying to you. This is all a lie. I didn't get that. That was a fail right there. There it is. I'm in Las Vegas, so don't expect that much. Maybe expect some cool tweets and stuff, so be sure to follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little, kind of off-the-cuff commentary. Just fun times all around. Thanks for watching. You're amazing. See you in the future when I'm back from Vegas. If I survive, I may die. Let's hope I don't.